All right, 2 factors in sports performance: training and practice, right? So what constitutes training for baseball? Squat, deadlift, bench press, things that make you strong. What constitutes practice for baseball? Playing baseball, right? Does loading a unilateral exercise performed on one foot have the potential to make you as strong as a deadlift? No. Therefore, it can't be training. And it's not practice, unless your sport is one leg performance on a balance ball. Everybody understand? All right, here's a more interesting question. What constitutes training and performance for Olympic weightlifting? This is harder.
Training and practice.
Training and practice for Olympic weightlifting, snatch and a clean and jerk.
It would be very similar to what we just went over, which is that the training is the strength training.
Training is the strength training, and what does an Olympic weightlifter do for strength training?
They squat.
They squat.
Bar. They press.
They press.
They bench press.
They bench press, and they deadlift, right? And then what do they practice?
They practice.
The snatch and the clean and jerk, right? Do the snatch and the clean and jerk constitute training for Olympic weightlifting? Here's the hard part. Will the snatch make you stronger?
No, probably not.
There's the equation, see? There's the equation. That's what I'm talking about, all right? But that confuses a hell of a lot of people, doesn't it? Because, I mean, you're using barbells for both of them, right? If you make your squat go from 200 pounds to 500 pounds, and you practice the snatch during the process, what's going to happen to your snatch?
It goes way, way, way up.
It's going to go way, way, way up, even if your snatch technique doesn't get any better.
Yeah.
See, what's interesting is the snatch technique does not take a lifetime to develop. A person that's athletic enough to be an Olympic weightlifter can learn how to snatch to within 95% of technical proficiency within 6 months, right? But how much longer can he get strong if he does something besides snatch? Years and years and years, okay? This is kind of interesting, isn't it? All right? Now, here's an even more important question. What constitutes practice for a third attempt snatch on the platform? Now, I want you to think back to the thing I said earlier about center of mass of you, center of mass of barbell, and center of mass of the combined system. Remember when I said that you're solving a different mechanical problem when you deadlift 135, 2 1/4, 315, 405, 495.
Heavy snatches would cost you practice for attempt.
Heavy snatch, to practice the heavy snatch, what do you have to do? You have to snatch heavy. Can you practice snatching 70% and be practicing snatching 98%?
No, it's not the same.
It's not the same mechanical problem. Do you see why the Bulgarian method works so well? Those guys snatch heavy 4 days a week. Now, if you can get recovered from that because you're strong enough for whatever reason, then it works pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right? But if it beats you up real bad to snatch 90% 3 days a week and 93% 1 day a week, occasionally 98%, if you can't get recovered from it because you're not strong enough, because that represents a huge percentage of your capacity, because you're not strong enough, then it won't work very well.
But if
But if you're deadlifting 700, asking you to snatch 450 3 or 4 times a week is not that big a deal. But how do you get strong enough to deadlift 700? You had to have gone through the process of training for strength so you can accelerate the barbell, so you can perform the snatch, because you can't snatch slow.